Hi guys, in this video we are going to see what is doubly linked list in C. And in doubly linked list we have a three part, that is previous, data and next. And the head will always point towards the first node. So in doubly linked list we are going to see how to insert a node at the beginning and at the end, and also delete a node in at the beginning and at the end. So let's see in the code, that is first we are going to write the header files, and then we are going to declare variable, that is struct node pointer previous, pointer next, and int data. So these three we are going to declare, and then we are also going to declare head, point head, and then we are going to do five operations, that is insert beginning, insert last, delete beginning, delete last, and we are going to display it. In the void main part, we are going to enter a choice. If the choice is not equal to 6, then we will be executing this code, that is we have to get a choice from the user to scanf, and then we are going to execute a switch case, that is the case 1 is insert beginning, case 2 is insert last, case 3 is delete at the beginning, and case 4 is delete last, and the case 5 is we are going to display it, and the default is enter valid choice. So the first one is insert beginning. To insert a node at the beginning, we will be declaring a variable, that is a point p and item. In P, we are going to allocate a dynamic memory allocate for doing this. That is struct node point malloc size of struct node. If P equal to null means, then that conditions will be overflow. Then we are going to add a else part, that is printf enter value, enter item value, that is we are going to get from the user. And then if head is equal to null means, this set of code will be executed, that is p of next equal to null, p of previous is equal to null, that is in three parts of the node, that is previous, data, next. Previous and next will be 0, and we are going to enter a data through item. And then if we enter a node, if we insert a node at the beginning means, head will point towards the inserted node, so that is head is equal to p. And else part, if head is not equal to null means, p of data will be equal to item, and p of previous is equal to null, p of next is equal to head, that is the item will be inserted at the data space, and in previous it will be null, and in the next part it will be head, that is what is present in the head part, that will be present in the next. And the head of previous is equal to 0. And then if, as I said before, if a node is inserted, that node will always point towards the head, so the node will be inserted. So if we have to insert a node at the last means, we have to declare a pointer p, pointer temp, and int item. So as always, we are going to allocate a dynamic memory space, and then if p equal to null means it is a overflow conditions, and if it is not equal to null means, this set of code will be executed, that is we are going to get an input from the user, that is item, and p of data is equal to item. If head equal to null means, p of next will be equal to null, and p of previous is also will be equal to null, and head will always point towards that node. So in the else part, we are going to write a code, that is temp equal to head. In that, we are going to give a while condition, that temp of next is not equal to null means this code will be executed, that is temp equal to temp of next. And if the condition is not satisfied, then it exits from the loop, and it will execute these three set of codes, that is temp of next is equal to p, and p of previous is equal to temp, and p of next is equal to null. That is, in the next part it will be null, and in the previous part it is equal to the temp value. That is, temp of next will be equal to p. And finally the node will be inserted at the last, and we are going to delete the node at the beginning. So here we will be declaring a variable that is pointer p, and if head is equal to null means it is an underflow condition where we won't delete a code at the beginning. And in the next else if condition, if head of next is equal to null means head it will be equal to null, and we will be free the space that is in head, so that the node will be deleted. And in the else condition, if p is equal to head means head is equal to p of next, and head of previous will be equal to null, and we'll be uh, free up the space in p, and thus the node will be deleted at the beginning. And then in the next part, that is delete at the last, this we are going to declare a pointer variable, that's p. And then if head is equal to null means, as I said before, it's an overflow condition. And then if in the else if part, if head of next is equal to null means this two set of code will be executed, that is head equal to null, and it will free up the space that is in head, so thus the node will be deleted. And then in the else, if p is equal to head, we will be giving a condition in while loop, that is p of next is not equal to null means p equal to p of next, this code will be executed. And then if this condition is not satisfied, then it will comes out of the loop and then execute these two set of codes, that is p of previous of next is equal to null, that is in the both side that will be equal to null, and the p space will be freed, and thus the node will be deleted at the last. So the final step is void display, that is we are going to display that is to display that we are going to declare a pointer p, and then p equal to head. In the while we will be giving a condition, that is p is not equal to null means these two set of code will be executed, that is p of data will be printed, and then p will be equal to p of next. So let's run this code. So we are going to enter a choice, that is we are going to insert in the beginning, and we are going to enter a value. Suppose if I want to insert a value called 6 means node will be inserted, and then we are going to display that. See, the printing values is 6. So if I'm going to insert at the last means I will give the choice as 2, and then the item will be suppose 7, and I'm going to display that. See, 6 and 7. And if I'm going to delete at the beginning means I'll give the choices 3, and then I'm going to display that. C6 will be removed, that is that node is deleted at the beginning, and the next is 7 I gave no, so that will be printed. And then the next is I'm going to delete at the last, so I'll give the choice as 4, and then I'm going to display that. So the printing values is null. So this is the way to perform insertion, deletion in the double linked list. Thanks for watching.